Done.
You know, every time I watch that intro, it just tickles me inside, because when I was starting the stupid thing and I was working with the guy to make it for us, I'm like, no, my hair is not that light. You need to put glasses on him. I'm like, and what's with the fucking slippers? And it just makes me laugh that they never changed the slippers out. And then it was like, all right, it's so fucking stupid that it just has to stay.
Well,
And
I wear slippers.
I know, it's just so fucking funny to me.
Well, I mean, if you look at the intro, the one that you guys constantly mock, the original intro is so bad. It's just this freaking flash animation. Like, I mean, I had to make the windows flash. I had to add the bats to it. I had to add the sound effects to the bats to it over the whole thing. Then we had to do a second audio track because the first one got copyrighted, and then someone donated that one to us. And then I had to in the first 10 seconds of that, there's so much that I had to tweak from the original dude in Bangladesh. You know, like hitting 5-year-olds to do that for us.
I know I should pull out the original one because it's so fucking funny.
It's just so.
I think that's one of those things that should be done.
Yeah,
I can do that. I'll do that for next week if you guys want to see the original one.
Pull out the original. I have it right here. Hey, greetings, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday, June 18th, 2025 on the Today Tonight Show with your hosts, Monique and Dennis and Xavier, who are coming to you today live from all parts of the country. North, south, and west, basically.
I know if we had Autobot Al on, we would literally have all four corners.
We would have the thing boxed.
Yes.
Yeah. That's kind of crazy, right? When you think about it. Yeah. Here's the show intro. Let's see. You know, it's interesting because I remember who sent that to us. Shit, it's gonna kill me now because I can't remember who sent us the music that we kind of have now, which is awesome. All right, I can't do it right now. Sorry guys. Today's show. So
it was actually interesting, more interesting than yesterday, but that's a very low bar.
Yeah,
I mean that's much. That's like saying your K car lasted like 4 years instead of 3. I mean, it's.
Oh, yeah. We should all build sets that look the same, that nobody will ever know you aren't in the same room. That's okay. I'm okay with us not being in the same room.
That's fine.
It's fine. It's really fine. And you know what? I'm building up a little thing behind me. So I kind of dig having like little goodies and treats and nuggets. And so does he. So
and I have to have mine themed the way it is.
Themed. He's themed.
I'm themed. It's car themed.
Just to answer that whatever was just stated. Monique's got restraining orders against us, so there's that. We can't actually be in the same room.
True. This is true. This is very, very true. Okay,
something about 500 yards at all times.
Yeah, yada. 500 yards. Sure. I don't know. I don't even know what there is to say about today's show, other than I probably could have done a little bit more research, but you guys all know. You all know Beth Stern and her collection of clothing and things that she does and stuff like that. So, there's really not much that needs to be.
Bestrionics. It was Bestrionics 101 today.
Yeah, kind of was.
Something's going on, dude. Like you can hear the cracks already. It's like that ship, that submarine that went down to the Titanic. It's like what's that noise? And then poof, implosion. I got a feeling we're on our way.
Yeah, no shit.
At the end of the summer, it may just snap.
I did update the calendar as well, just to see
Oh my God, that thing. We haven't seen that in years.
where we're at with it. Which
Where
I'll
are
pull
we?
up. Well, I can pull it up right now if you would like to see it. Hang on a
Sure,
second.
why not?
Sure.
Sure.
I have it on Illustrator, so I can actually just pull it up.
Oh, you fancy.
I
On
fancy.
Illustrator.
Yes. So yeah. So here's what you got. Here's all of our guests. Here's our guests for May, for June, for April. This is where we're at right now.
We're at the end of the line for the first half
Right.
of the
So
year.
11 days in January, 8 days in February, 10 days in March, 11 days in April, 6 days in May. So add that all together. Let's see what we got. 8, 19, 29,
We're at 50.
39, 40, 46.
No, through May, but in June we have days in June.
7, 48, 49.
Because I have the
This is
count on radiogunk.com //
53, 54, 55. We're at 55 days at this point. 55 days of work.
Yeah, we can't call
Work.
it work.
Yeah. So that's what we
Yes,
have
yes,
so
yes.
far.
Oh, I had to edit today's thing. I didn't put the date.
So today's the 18th. If he works till the 25th and starts his vacation on the 30th, that'll be
No. He's starting it next Wednesday. Next Wednesday it starts.
Sweetheart, today's the 18th. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Next week is the 23rd, 24th, 25th.
Yeah, the 25th is the last
So
day.
if he stops working on the 30th, that's what I said. If he stops working after the show on the 25th,
Yes.
right? Because the next week is
Yes.
June 30th. Then
Yes.
we have, like 60 days worth of non-Howard starting.
Oh my God, what a glorious
Do you
thought.
think?
Yeah.
Do you think that Robin even is aware that tomorrow's Juneteenth?
No. She
No.
has no idea.
She doesn't
Why
She
care.
would
doesn't
she?
have a fucking
Why
clue.
would she?
No, she doesn't care.
Did you pull the clip about the commercial that she talked about that has been running on the show for months?
I never heard that commercial on the show until today, as a matter of fact.
They play it right before the show starts.
Yeah, I was kind of fascinated by it. I did not pull it because I just kind of felt like we
Because
had
Blobbin had no idea, even though she is there, had no idea.
It had just been played 10 minutes before she said, "I can't believe there's an atheist commercial on Sirius."
It's like,
you just played it. Like you just played it. First time I heard it on Sirius.
she has absolutely no idea what's going on at all. So it's okay.
But does she have to? I mean, does anybody really care?
Well, she just has to know when her next treatment is. That's about it.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
She doesn't even know that.
Yeah. So we're gonna start our lovely show and yeah, see where it gets us. All right, here we go. That's right. All right, here we go.
Oh, Robin. Hey-oh. You never know what to do when I'm doing hey-oh. You kind of...
No, I don't.
You have this look on your face like, what am I supposed to... How do I work into this? Hey-oh. Just enjoy it. Hi-oh. Hi-oh. Beautiful song. My hit song.
I know. How does this go? How?
I mean, it's the same it's basically the same opening every freaking day. The only variation is that I'm tired. That's the only variation you get. No other variation. It's the same singing along with it. The same song that's been used there now for how long? Almost 30 years.
Getting close.
Literally the same thing every day. It is literally every day is
What
the
was
same.
the name of that song?
That is The Great American Nightmare.
Okay, because there's a song called The American Nightmare that's sung by somebody else.
No, it's The Great American Nightmare. You have to make sure it's
Great.
The Great American Nightmare.
Yes.
Great American Nightmare. Yeah. Okay. All right. I just wanted to pull it up and just see what year that was from. It's been the official
1997.
1999. It's been the official theme song of the Stern Show since 1999. Let me see. After more than 2 decades, this Great American Nightmare mystery has been solved. If you bought Rob's version of it, he didn't put that in. Howard explains about a sound heard at the start of the show. I don't know what this is, but
I have no fucking idea what that is.
I'm just gonna move on because
well, when the private parts came out in '97, I don't think he immediately used American Nightmare, did he?
I just said it's been the song since '99.
Yeah, that's what
I
I
don't
mean.
think that article's right.
Yeah, that sounds like it's full of
That
fucking
article is not
stupidity.
right because he used it almost immediately because he wanted it to become the #1 song in America. That was what he said when he started using it.
Because he's in it.
Yeah, because
Okay.
he's in it.
Yeah, but here.
I mean, he gets caught. His voice is all distorted.
I'm on howardstern.com.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like fucking.
Wait.
That's.
And it says The Great American Nightmare has been the official theme song of the Stern Show since 1999. What do you? I'm sorry. I'm not fighting with you guys. I'm just reading it from the Stern Show.
Ugh, that doesn't sound right because I don't think he waited an entire year before he fucking made it the theme song.
Yeah, I agree. That doesn't sound right.
I think that once again,
I mean, we could be totally wrong, but it doesn't sound right.
The crack. You got to remember, we're dealing with people that actually, when they do interviews, get information wrong and people will come in.
Okay. Okay. I'm not fighting you guys.
No, we're not fighting. You thinking we're fighting.
I'm confused. I literally am confused.
What's happening, hot stuff?
Oh my God, your silliness knows no bounds. All right, so let's
doesn't.
Continue and let's hear the boomers talk about some exciting news that was revealed today. And I can't imagine. I don't know if Dennis and Xavier, if you know this or not.
What?
Yeah, here we go.
This is, I was just reading this and I'm wondering, I would have thought this was true years ago, but the headline is streaming. You know, when you stream television shows?
You know, when you
streaming hits a milestone, overtaking cable and broadcast combined in TV use. So
I saw that yesterday. I read that too.
Yeah. I would have thought that would have happened like a couple of years ago, but it turns out if you combine how many people watch cable and broadcast, traditional television, more people stream their TV now. And not surprisingly, actually, it says here, YouTube and Netflix are the two biggest streamers.
Really?
I'm on YouTube all the time.
Yeah. So now let me ask you a question about that streaming percentage thing. Does that include, I think all of us are on YouTube TV, yeah? I mean,
yes.
We're all on YouTube TV. Yes.
Does that include YouTube TV? Because I know YouTube.
No, it's different.
Number
YouTube
one
TV
streaming. It's separated, right?
It's separated, yes.
Okay, because YouTube as an entity is the number one streaming source.
Yes.
In the world.
Yes.
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 Okay.
I mean, you could say in the history of humanity at this point.
Probably.
Yes.
Probably. Yes. But it's kind of weird that they're just bringing that up today, and I don't know.
Well, these motherfuckers just discovered electricity yesterday. What do you think?
I know.
You got to remember, I mean, this is the clown that didn't think that the internet was going to be worthwhile to promote on 15 years ago. Not even 20 years ago, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just clueless.
He shit on the internet. He shit on podcasts, and look where we are now.
He does a podcast that you can hear over the internet. Behind a double paywall.
Exactly. The difference is we have to pay for it. That's exactly right. So then I don't know. This is just a stupid conversation, but that's what I made the header of today. So Robin is just amazed at, again, this is conversation that is so inane. It's almost shocking. But yeah, let's go with it.
I love when his parents.
That is a big cup.
Oh, I love it so much. It's funny you noticed. I love a giant mug. I don't drink coffee anymore, and I don't drink tea or anything like that. Anything with caffeine, I don't drink, but I drink.
He doesn't have caffeine,
water.
You dick.
As has been well documented in song on this show. But whenever I drink hot water out of a regular coffee cup,
how interesting is this?
Because the
he's literally talking about water
up next to the
drinking hot water. Yeah.
I said they got to make a giant mug, something big. So Beth found these, and we haven't been able to find a lot of them. We only have 3 in the house, but they're gigantic.
You only do 3 shows a week.
Seen one that big.
Bought a shitload of those Dunlop.
Okay. You know what? I don't even know what to say about what's going on that show. The only thing I could think of at the time, head with giant.
I think it's just a good way to kill time. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a good way to
Yeah,
kill time.
the only thing I could think of was this douchebag who used to be in charge of the FCC, and remember he had that giant fucking Reese's peanut butter cup
No, that's a move, man.
fucking mug that he used all the goddamn.
Damn.
He would bring it with him wherever he went. Fucking ridiculous.
Hey, at least own it, man. At least he's not in the basement.
He owned it. He owned the giant.
He owned it. I mean, but this clown is drinking hot water in a giant mug.
Did you hear the reasoning that he gave?
Because the water's so hot that in a regular mug he burns his lips.
Okay, so here's the crazy thing about that is don't fill it all the way up. He wanted to have like a lip.
Whoa, you're talking crazy.
Come
man.
on.
I know.
That's portion control. That's craziness.
I know. But yeah, portion control on hot water. I mean, it's just the ridiculousness that this man is still on the air.
I mean,
I'm just gonna move on. Okay. I don't even know what this clip is.
Bought a shitload of those Dunlop pigs.
Oh, the pics. Okay, fucking pics. So then he gets into a conversation about how Dunlop heard him talking about Dunlop on the air, and he was having basically an existential crisis over the fact that Dunlop decided on their own without any help from Howard talking about them or anything, that they were going to send him some Howard Stern pics because not only could he use them, but he could put them in the swag bags that he gives to guests, all 20 that come in for the year, except for the fact that he never received them. So, of course, the conversation was that he had to ask his assistant to find out where the pics were. And she's like, do you want me to call them? And he's like, well, no, I don't want to sound like I'm desperate for them or really like kind of crazed about it. But, I just really need to know where they are. And so this is what his erstwhile one of his assistants found out.
Bought a shitload of those Dunlop pigs. So anyway, I don't know. Somehow she heard from the guys at this company. And they say, you didn't get the pics. They looked into it. They must make these celebrity pics for other people. They sent my pics to a different celebrity.
Wait, what? That's stupid.
All right, so
okay, wait. Let me finish the clip.
Celebrity.
There's so
No,
much.
I'm just
There's so much with this.
I'm gasping at the fact that
accidentally-
he still thinks he's a celebrity.
I know. Hang on.
I don't know why, but they mailed them out to some different celebrity. They've been in touch with this celebrity, and he is sending them back. And then I was to get them.
One has to think that regardless of where, first off, Dunlop had to be able to get in touch with somebody at his organization.
Yes.
We want to send you some pics. Where do we send them to? So obviously they're not going to get the Hamptons home. I'm sure there's some sort of bizarre P.O. box that everything goes to, right? Or some address or maybe the assistant's home or something like that, because I'm sure he doesn't receive most of this shit at his home from these people. But it went to another celebrity apparently. And now Robin's like, well, wouldn't the other celebrity want to keep them because they say Howard Stern on them? It's like, who the fuck wants that? What is wrong with you? You're the same people who save like book covers and like matchbooks from 1992 in an archival, like hermetically sealed room. And so you think that anybody gives a shit about his fucking pics?
All right. So my take just from my observations of this prick is that these were never sent to someone else. That never happened. But he did do another 20-minute commercial for Dunlop today, going with the 20-minute commercial he did before.
And spelled out the name. Dunlop.
Oh, right. He literally, I mean, you could not ask. He did a better read for this than he did for Hyundai.
Yeah,
or
no
ZipRecruiter. I mean, this was one of the better commercials.
Because it's a freebie for me. It's a freebie for me.
Yes and no.
Yeah, and Coliseum, you're absolutely right. It costs Dunlop 75 cents to make these fucking pics. If this was real, they would just mail him another back. Of course.
It's just bullshit. I mean, it's bullshit. It's just an ad for Dunlop.
The fact that
God
you're
knows
going
why, but it's just
circles,
an ad.
in circles for where these fucking pics are,
And he-
and that Dunlop said that they're going to send them back to them so that they can remail them. Really?
He made $80,000 running around in a circle on this.
Just talking about the
Doing this commercial instead of actual content. It is absolutely
infuriating.
hilarious.
It's infuriating. Honestly, it's just horrible.
It is, isn't it?
So, okay. So then let's get into Beth just first, nerd.
Yes, Bestrionics.
So Beth, and let me see if I can do the build up to the stupidity.
Yes.
Let me just hear what this clip sounds like.
And you know, like my wife is a huge fan of Saks. You know Saks, the clothing store.
Saks Fifth Avenue is its actual name, SFA.
Yes.
It's owned by Hudson Bay Corporation, who are actually technically based out of Canada, but even though they're based out of Canada, they're owned by an American company. And yeah, so he's explaining this to us. So let's go with it.
Clothing store.
It
Yeah.
gets better.
She loves Saks. She's
Saks.
on that website. Saks. All I hear is fucking Saks. Not sex. Saks. Sex I don't hear so much about. This morning I said to her, "Can I touch your titty?" No.
Yeah. Okay. So it digresses into this. Can I touch your titty?
So they're allegedly married for how long?
Almost 25, 28 years.
They've been together for almost 30 or whatever.
Exactly.
But they've been officially married for like 16,
Literally-
18,
literally-
19.
They have the dynamics of an 80s nerd and a prom queen, like one of those cheesy movies,
Yeah.
dude.
Can
I
I?
really don't want to hurt your feelings because it's really human you listen on my bullshit. I care about
Can I touch your titties?
I mean-
This is a conversation from this morning.
No, you're being pervy. I say, let me touch your titty before I go to work. No, you're not going to touch the titty. You're being.
Like a paperweight you rub for luck. What's
Yeah, I said, come on, give me some love. And she goes, you're being pervy. I go, pervy, I'm your husband. I'm not touching them. I'm asking, can I touch your titty?
Who would do that? You're with each
Who
other
would
almost
ask?
30 years. Who would ask? Just
Who
grab
would
it.
ask?
Grab a titty. Grab some titty. Grab s-
Can I borrow your underpants for 10 minutes?
That's where Howard is right now.
You paid
Yes.
for those titties. You grab that titty. You paid. It's yours. Have at it. Have at it.
Okay, just so you know, RadioGunk does not consent, does not endorse unconsensual touchy-touchies.
But between married people, it's expected.
Oh, yeah.
30
Listen, we're on the bubble as is, bro.
30 years. You can grab a titty. And just Benjamin just wants us to know he's not wearing any underwear. Just so you know.
That's sexy. It's so
That's
hot.
very
It's so
sexy.
sexy.
It's a zigzag.
Sexy, you.
So
This is
also-
sexy.
Couldn't touch titty, but I mean, we digressed a little bit from Saks, but here,
You
check
think?
Really bummed out.
about the
But
titty.
that is an odd request, Howard. I mean,
What?
Why
geez.
is that odd? I was looking
you
at her
could
titties.
go over and give her a hug. If you
No,
like,
she
Listen to
doesn't
this.
like that.
She doesn't like
She
hugs.
doesn't
She
like
doesn't
that
like
either?
that. No, she
Oh.
does not.
Usually, women in the
Recoil.
profession don't like hugs.
I don't know if it's me or just the people in general.
Then I don't know what to tell you.
She doesn't like hugs either.
Yeah, that's
No.
usually-
She doesn't like hugs from him. If you get that Jared guy that she used to work with in there, she's gonna be a hugging fool, bro.
No. He also went on to say that even like around her family, like they go in for like a hug and she kind of recoils. Like she doesn't like. What are you doing over there, Dennis?
Well,
Oh,
there's probably a history there, bro.
I was just seeing how to. I have 2 cats that are sleeping on this futon.
Okay, Pebble Cam.
Hold on, I'm getting it set up.
Pebble Cam.
Do you think that every time that Howard tries to hug her, she goes $2?
Pebble Cam.
Yes, exactly.
Pebble Cam. So anyway, so she's going into the city apparently today to go to the dentist because she cracked her tooth on both sides. So I don't know what that means.
So wait, so it takes a 3-hour ride to go to the dentist. There's no dentist out in the Hamptons. None.
Any excuse to go into the fucking city and not be around him. Let's be honest.
I know.
You know.
I know.
They used to call it the Saks Fifth Avenue. I don't know if they still do. Do they?
I'm
You're a
sure
moron.
they do. There is a Saks Fifth Avenue, and that would be their online presence, I'm sure.
Hey, Gary, can you text my wife? Because I don't have my phone this morning of all mornings.
He's at home.
Just drop by the show. Oh, no, she probably can't. She's got a dental appointment. Oh, cracked a tooth.
Oh.
Yeah, oh, on both sides. Oh, so she can't come down. All right. Make a note of that, guys.
What kind of sugar cubes are they giving her?
Exactly. Very
Hard sugar cubes. Very, very hard sugar cubes.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. So let's go. Puzzle cam.
It takes a second. It's a little slow.
Puzzle cam. Wait, who else is there?
Oh, I'll show you. Up here, that's Supercharged Turbo Demon.
Supercharged Turbo Demon. We've not been introduced to Supercharged Turbo Demon.
He's been on my other podcast, DJ's Classic
He's under contract.
Garage. He's a cat we found in a car engine. So he under the hood.
Okay,
and,
close up to him. Come on, I want to see him. Okay, that's excellent. Thumb.
Yeah, my thumb. Sorry.
Mm.
Hold on. I'll even get some light on the subject. There he is.
What do you want? Go away. You never have two. This is like such a rare treat.
Yes, it is a rare treat. It's a rare treat to have two cats.
Puzzle cam. Well, with you, I'm saying.
Mo.
Yeah.
Hey, Mo. How many cats?
2 cats.
Johnny.
4 weeks. 20 papers, that's $2. Plus tax.
Johnny.
4 weeks. 20 papers, that's $2. Plus tip.
Gee, Johnny, I don't have a dime. Sorry.
Didn't ask for a dime. $2.
Well, it's funny. See, my mom had to leave early to take my brother to school and my dad to work because...
$2. Cash.
I love that child. I do.
It might be the best scene in like history of movies.
Besides, what's his face with the pole? What's his
What?
name? Running.
Lamar.
Lamar.
Bunch of nerds. Ooh, I can make that happen, probably.
Okay, so let's move on back to Beth at Saks. Here we go. Here's the story of woe.
Beth at Saks?
It's such a non-story story, but let's go with it.
So she's a fan of Saks, and she orders from there all the time. Loves the store. It's like her go-to. The other day, because she buys clothes through the mail. She doesn't go to the store. The other day, she gets an order from Saks, and she'll try the stuff on. If it fits, she'll keep something. If not, they return it. It's great. They shop at home. I mean, it's just amazing what they're doing. And
amazing. Did you know that you could buy clothes, try them on? Let me see how this works. Try them on.
Yes.
And if it doesn't fit,
yes,
you can return it.
No.
Yeah, this is what
Get
happens.
out.
Yeah.
Get out. That's magic.
Swear to God. Swear to God.
No, that you're talking sorcery here.
This is what he's saying. I'm not sure that is actually the case, but this is what he's saying. Okay.
It's probably great for the store because most people are too lazy to send stuff back. So they probably sell a lot of stuff that they don't even want.
Well, if they're
right, because nobody is out there buying $1,600 dresses and just saying, you know what, I'll just keep it. It doesn't fit. It looks wrong, but I'll keep it anyway. Like, who does that? Let's see who does that. Who does that?
I love how he's now like a podcast that's talking about economics.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
well,
the
cats are having
economics.
fights right now, so just so you know.
Yeah, the cats are. He's a real ball buster. He's a pain in the ass.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Smell my ass, asshole. Smell my ass.
That's Puzzle going. Yeah, I'm kind of tired of your crap.
Yeah. Look out of here.
And
I
she's
don't
just
even know
gonna
why I
leave.
came in here.
And now
Lights are
she's
too
gonna
bright
leave.
anyway. Hang on.
They're
Sorry.
doing. And it's probably great for the store because most people are too lazy to send stuff back.
Sure, it's
so
great.
they probably sell a lot of
Absolutely
stuff that they
great.
don't even
well,
want.
if they're waiting for me to send something back,
Right,
I just
but-
go, I eat it.
Yeah, you know why, Robin? Because you buy from fucking Home Shopping Club, and I don't think you've bought a top that's more than like $29.99 from Isaac Mizrahi since Jesus left the fucking Jews. So there's no part of you that's returning a $30 item. Probably costs more to return it than it does for you to keep it for your fat ass.
Yeah, well, listen, you're very wealthy. My wife, though, she is
Very wealthy.
She will
Meticulous. My wife is meticulous.
not.
Meticulous
If
about
something
what?
doesn't fit, she says it takes 2 seconds to put it back in the.
Meticulous, because again, she is literally buying $500, $1,000, $2,000 dresses. But yeah, my wife, she's amazing. She's so meticulous.
Meticulous.
Boring usage of the word meticulous, and she will send something back if it doesn't fit. That's
meticulous.
That's meticulous. She's
That
amazing.
is meticulous.
Amazing.
Box and put the label on it.
That's right.
Anyway,
anywho.
so
I love this economics fucking class, by the way. It's so fucking amazing.
You know what it is? Howard doesn't realize how much money she fucking spends. Like, I don't think
He really
has a true understanding of how
Agreed.
much she's
How
a
much? Wait,
hoarder.
so Mo, how much do you think it drops a month? What, like about 100 grand?
No, I don't think 100 grand a month. I think
Oh,
that
come
Close.
on.
It's not. You know what? I bet there's some months where she does.
I think 100
She's
grand's
got
not
shit
out of
coming
the
up.
question.
most of her bags, unless it's something brand new, she's had for a little while. So you can't count bags and shoes, because bags and shoes, except for like the North Shore thing that just happened the other day, and that was a brand new pair of shoes that she had. But for dresses and stuff like that, I would say that she's probably somewhere between, she's probably around $25,000 a month. I would say
Oh,
that.
I think that's low.
And I think that's about right. And then
You know
don't
what?
forget, she'll go to
I
Florida.
think it depends. I think it depends. I think
Depends
if
on the
it's,
season. Depends on
she's
where
got-
you
if-
go.
That's what Robin wears.
I think that, like, for example, when they did the gala last week, I guarantee you her nut was
Special
fucking
occasion.
tremendous.
Yeah, special occasion. But that's different. All right, let's continue.
Look at these shoes. Saks sent me a pair of shoes by mistake.
Mhm.
They didn't bill me for them. They are
This is so cute.
$900.
$900. Okay, so this is on par for what she spends. The
It's
shoes
actually
from
on the
last
low
week.
side of what she.
No, the shoes from last week were like $600.
Yeah, it
So
was
I would say
1,600.
anywhere between 500 and 1,200 is where she absolutely. That's her wheelhouse for shoes, for sure. Right. So check him out. Check this moron out. He really has no fucking idea how much money she spends. He really
Didn't
doesn't.
bill me for them. They are $900. She looked them up.
Whoa.
It's not her, she doesn't buy shoes for $900.
My
Wow.
What a-
No.
Is he kidding?
No.
my
Is he
sweet
kidding?
summer child, my sweet summer child. You are the stupidest
No, Mo.
sucker-based
No.
man in the
No.
world.
Mo.
Blah, blah, blah.
He knows. Okay. But here's the thing. He thinks that if he says this to the audience, that the audience will go, yeah, that's right. Beth just lives like us, a common person. Remember, this is the same person that said he's scared to have people come to his apartment in New York City, the penthouse, because they see that it's Howard Stern and they're going to charge him a lot of money.
Right.
You're living in a $20 million penthouse. Like, literally, it doesn't matter who the hell you are. It's so this whole that we're just normal people and buy normal stuff.
Stars, they're
bullshit.
just like us.
They're just like us. And
Well-
it's a load of shit. I mean,
well-
seriously.
When the gloves came off, is like he was like, well, Beth shops at Target. Remember that shit? Remember that shit?
Shops
Remember
at
that?
Target.
No joke.
Only for cat toys.
Oh,
and
bro, not
probably
even
for
that,
stuff
bro.
for his grandchildren. Honestly,
Dude, at this point, if she brings a toy from Target, the cats are gonna go, "Where's this shit?"
Exactly. They're gonna bury it. They're gonna
Yeah.
hold it
laundry
and bury it.
room, you are 10,000% correct. You know, if those shoes were in her size, Howard would never heard a word of it. Absolutely not even an issue.
Were they in Howard's size? Because Howard likes those too.
Well, they share. Let's continue.
Yeah. It's
And she said, but they didn't bill me for it. They sent it to me by mistake.
Yeah.
So I called up their customer service because she's an incredibly honest person. I'm the same way. If somebody sends me something by mistake,
Yeah.
so she called up customer service. Now she's on hold for a while. She finally gets hold of customer service and says, listen, you sent me a pair of shoes. I didn't order them. They're $900 and I don't want to keep them. They're yours and I don't want to see you lose money because I love your store. I will send them back. Can you send me a return?
What?
Whatever they send, a return bag or whatever the fuck it is.
All right. Let me tell you a little story. And
Tell me a story, Mo. Tell me a
Let me tell-
story.
Let me tell you a story. So the way it works, now let's assume it's a pair of Gucci loafers. He said, they weren't in her
Yes, yes,
size,
yes.
and they were, they were flats. They weren't like heels. They weren't
So
really
they were
like.
normal woman-sized shoes, and they don't fit.
Then they don't fit her, right? So here's what happens, and this is the big thing that's going on at retail right now, especially with luxury brands and shit like that. So when you buy something, especially like in the more pricey range, they're very, very, very hesitant to take it back because there's so much bait and switch going on where people will buy things off of like the Chinese market and they will purchase the $1,000 pair of Gucci loafers. They'll buy a fake pair and that's what they'll put in the box to return to the vendor or to the store. So they're very, very careful about what they return and shit like that. But yeah, it's a simple fucking process. I can't even imagine that a store would want to lose out on $1,000 pair of shoes. And by the way, you're going into the fucking city. There's 3 Saks Fifth Avenue between your house and New York City. And I'm certain that your assistant could go to fucking Saks and drop them off. And she's like,
But the story continues. You're getting ahead of yourself.
I know. I'm sorry.
You got to get ahead of yourself.
Now let me continue.
So she says to me, what do you think I should do? I said, look, I'm like you. I don't want to see a store lose money.
I don't want to see that.
$900 item.
No, not at all. No.
Call him again. Because I'm
Dude, this is
spending
a
all
short
my
shit.
day.
All my
waiting
day.
out when you
All
call.
my
You
day.
don't get right on the phone.
All day.
All right.
You're on
I
hold.
see. So I'm eating lunch. She's on hold. We get back. Please listen. I got the shoe. She explains the whole thing again. I want to be honest with you. I want to see you get the shoes back. I don't want to keep them. I could give them to a friend. They're not even.
I love that laundry room. I agree with you.
Yep.
I love that. Let me cut that back on. I am willing to bet Beth bought them in the wrong size and Howard was hovering around her when she opened the box. Yeah, he doesn't know what she buys. He doesn't know. He doesn't know how much he spends. The fact that he would even think that she doesn't own any Hermes Birkin bags, like 40,000. It was a joke. You saw what we showed you last
Dude's
week.
just lying to himself, bro.
Of course he is. He's
Or
totally
he's just lying to us. Or he's lying to us.
Or he's lying
No,
to
you know what, Dennis? I'm gonna go with he's lying to himself at this point.
Well, yeah, that too.
I mean, he bought a fucking lemon of a wife, and now he's all he's doing is trying to convince himself, bro.
He got a last place trophy. The last place trophy wife.
No. He's just literally lying to himself, and
No,
he uses the show as a conduit to try to fucking make shit fucking normal in his head.
All right, let me continue the clip.
My size, but I don't want them. I want you to have them. All right, well, send the thing. Okay, no thing. Whatever it is they send, they won't send. They haven't sent it. So now my wife says, what do you think I should do now? She says, I'm thinking of driving when I go into the city for the dentist. I'm going to go and stop by Saks. But she goes, that's going to take up half my day. I got to drive to Saks. I got to drive.
Oh my goodness.
15 blocks from your home. Okay.
Things, walk in with them, blah, 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 blah. I said, this is getting ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous.
Now let me posit another question about this stupid story.
Yes.
We're talking about the fact that Beth will probably buy, I don't know, 20, 30 things, and then she's returning maybe 12 of them.
Yes.
Just return it with the rest of your stuff. That's all. Just you're returning stuff, right? Because you buy things, you try them on, and then you send the rest back.
Well,
Just send it back.
There's multi-levels to this, though. First is that Beth is just like the rest of us. Second,
Yes.
Stars, they're just like us.
Second, Beth is a victim.
Absolutely.
Second, Beth, and then it's Bethstrionics.
Mhm.
We have
Yes,
all that rolled into one story at this point. That it is so maddening that it has such an empty life that it needs to have this type of fake excitement to make something happen in its
This
head.
is their day. I mean,
Yes.
really, what does she do? She plays with cats. She feeds
Nothing.
bunnies.
It does nothing.
She overfeeds them all. She gives a couple of them some medication, and that's her day. Then she does some mat Pilates, goes for a walk, and then goes to meet her friends for drinks. That's pretty much it.
And then polishes off that bottle of wine at night so it can
Polish.
sleep.
I remember.
Let's not forget that she bitches like, don't contact me about taking your cat. I'm too busy.
Yeah,
I'm
of
too
course.
busy.
But don't forget that I had a friend who was very wealthy who used to see Beth all the time at Bergdorf Goodman, where she did in fact have a personal shopper who would walk
No.
around the store with her and pick
Uh-oh.
things out and do stuff like that. So Howard is absolutely lying to himself. You're absolutely 1000% right. The amount of money she must spend on like Net-a-Porter and all those
sick.
other, it's just insane.
It's
She's a hoarder. This is why she has 3 full to the brim closets in 3 different locations.
And when we say closet, we're talking about 2,000 square foot.
I mean, that closet's probably as big as my
this
house.
full basement. Yeah.
I mean, it's probably as big as my house. I mean, seriously.
Yeah. That's not an exaggeration.
I mean,
that came out during during when they put the lien on their home in Florida.
Well, the thing is, where it keeps its shoes is bigger than my garage.
Yeah, all different.
Seriously, I wish I was kidding. It's
sorted
my
by
garage.
color, sorted by size, by color and height, and all that stuff. It's kind of insane. Yeah, minimalist. That's right, Mike.
Minimalist, yes.
That's right, minimalist.
Minimalist, yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna start throwing things away. Okay, so that's it for Beth. So then, Vincent calls in, and Vincent wants to tell us the most magical story we've probably heard this week. Here we go.
Oh goodness.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Cool, man. Listen, I just wanted to tell you, I own a music school in New York City, and we
What's the
do
name of it?
in-home music lessons in New York and then online. The last year or so, since you've been really talking about guitar lessons, we've had so many people call us to tell us that they've been inspired by you.
Oh!
So this is so fake on so many levels, dude. What's the name of your business? What's the name? Come on, it has a name. You can say the name. What's the name of it? Oh wait,
Dude.
It doesn't exist. And people are actually playing guitar because Howard says he plays guitar.
This is faker than 2 Asian kids pretending to be Howard Cosell.
Oh no, not now.
Wayne Meyer, the kid from Green Bay.
See, here's a good example.
I don't know.
2 brothers, one speaks no English, the other learned how to speak English from watching the wide world of sports. So you tell me which is better, speaking no English at all or speaking Howard Cosell?
There's no part of me that doesn't believe that we're going to get kissed for that one.
Really?
Yeah.
It's been manipulated, so we'll see.
So I did just a little cursory search right now, just really quickly, to find music to your home in New York. Husband and wife team, Vincent and Tracy, started in 2003. He's very cool. He's a very cool guy.
I see he has pre-distressed pants and shoes.
Pre-distressed pants and shoes. That's right. Oh, I'm so cool. Look at me.
I'm the coolest.
Yeah. That's Vincent. I think that's who called in, just so you know.
So
music to your home.
So what's the tie-in here? Because he was obviously prompted to do this because nobody is doing lessons because Howard is lying about doing guitar.
So many people called in and said, hey, I really want to take guitar. Oh, what got you turned on to it? Well, I listened to Howard Stern and he really sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
No, bullshit.
I want to really suck at it too. I don't even understand how that could possibly be correct. I don't know. I don't know.
Everything gets so farcical on this show. I mean, really, every week there's a new level of just farcical calls,
just delusion,
farcical
bro.
Premises. It doesn't make any sense anymore. It's just like, come on, man. I mean, seriously, you might as well say that there were people from outer space calling you that they want to learn to play guitar.
Dude, this is now more ridiculous than the Riley Martin show ever was.
Yeah, Riley actually was almost based in reality.
Yeah.
So just getting back to Beth really quickly. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but she sells some shit every once in a while. Here's Beth Stern's collection of stuff on a site called Luxanthropy. Right, that stupid fucking hat. Here, so
How much?
She's a size 4, which is kind of curious to me.
No, it isn't. It is not a size 4.
This is the size of the dress. I mean, oh, this is a size 2.
No, that was a long time ago. That is a long time ago.
You remember this dress? Alexander McQueen.
It looks so much better on the dummy.
Which one?
It looks a lot better on the dummy.
Which one?
No, the dummy without the smile. That dummy.
Oh yeah.
Alexander McQueen, off the shoulder, floor length, gathered bodice dress. Let's see. Let me see something. Let's just look at this.
Show me something.
Do you think there's anybody stupid enough to believe anything that Howard says about like when it?
Yes, there are.
What are you talking about?
Its name is Marianne from Brooklyn.
No, seriously. What are you talking about? I'm showing you dresses with an actual size. Here.
Wait, so they're only $200?
That's kind of curious. Well, this is all the used market.
Oh, wait. Let's go back to the girl that actually looks good in it.
Oh, stop it. Yeah, I don't know. On the real, it's only $203, but Beth Stern's is $334. I don't know.
It's worn by Beth Stern.
Exactly. Let's see this one. Reem-Acra, evening gown. Here she is.
Oh God, it looks terrible.
Jesus, that's a horrible dress.
So it honestly looks like prom, like a bad prom dress.
Really is awful.
Bad
prom dress. Let me see this one. Dolce, size 4.
It looks like an Italian restaurant placemats.
She really does have horrible taste in clothing.
That's some bad. I mean, that's bad.
Honestly, she does. She really has awful.
That's really bad.
Well, anyway, if you would like to own something that was owned by Beth Stern and you're a size 4, I can't even imagine she's a 4. That's like that's a ridiculous size for her. I don't think
they're a 4 and they've been taken out. That last dress looked like known as friggin' curtains.
Absolutely, she should be making meatballs in that fucking dress for sure. For sure. All right, let's move on. Yeah, sure. So people want to hear guitar from him. Okay, whatever.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, let's move on.
Really?
Then he starts talking about the singer whose name is Steven Wilson Jr.
Who?
Yeah, you heard. You heard me. You heard me.
I heard it first time. I heard it on the show, and I still go, who?
Steven Wilson Jr. So here's what he looks like. Let's take
a look at this guy, this winner.
Yeah, and then I'll play you the clip so that you can hear what he says about him. So he's playing this music. He doesn't even say what the guy's name is. He's just talking about how, oh, fuck you, what about Al? Okay, that's it. That's it for you. Son of a bitch.
That may be a little too far.
Son of a bitch. He crossed the line. He crossed the goddamn line.
He's a line crosser.
Yeah. So here we go. So he's playing this music from this guy,
line crosser.
And here's what he has to say about him.
He looks like someone's cosplaying Rick Nielsen from fucking Cheap Trick.
It's slightly, but he's a little bit more country, I think. But here, let's
talk about the look.
And you know what? I bet you he's got a huge cock too. The fuck. He looks like one of those big penis guys. You know what I mean?
Really?
All skinny.
I don't know what a big penis guy looks like.
I know what they look like. I've been in enough showers.
What?
Wow.
What? Enough
You like movies about gladiators?
Yes, that's what it is. He looks like a knockoff of Stephen King. That's what he looks like.
It looks like
I disagree. I think Rick Nielsen's more.
Nah, I like it. I like the Stephen King thing.
I'll do the Pepsi challenge. Pull it up.
Okay.
Pull up Rick Nielsen. And just put Cheap Trick in case there happens to be more than one on the internet.
Okay.
There can't be more than one.
That dude is awesome. See? I'm always right, bro.
Oh my God, it is. Holy shit.
I'm always right, bro. Come on.
All right. I'll give you a little bit.
Go night, they're
I'll give you a little bit.
driving
Just give you a little bit.
me
I'm not going to give you that.
insane.
I'm not going to give you that fully. I do like the Stephen King reference. I'm not going to give that.
Dude, I'm a huge Stephen King fan, bro, and I don't see it.
Bro. All right, bro.
Hey, bro.
Bro.
Hey, bro.
Bro.
Hey, bro.
Bro.
Go shoot some stick, bro.
Bro. Have some
The
mushrooms.
green bullets, they live inside of my head.
Bro. Okay.
Hey,
So
I want you to want me.
So it seems that everybody's named Mike that calls in, which is very bizarre to me. I think they're actually just like trolling.
What about Robert Sandler?
But
that's a funny reference there.
Okay. Benji. So this was the call. Here we go.
Funny. Big fan, guys, since 92.3 K-Rock. Love you guys. F Jackie, F Benji. I haven't heard Benji. Is he still on the show?
I don't know. I have no idea if he still works here.
Listen, the drops are hilarious, and there's a drop for Benji, Ryan, Gary,
hilarious.
Robin. Good morning, Robin. I love you. Is there a drop for you and Fred? Like, I don't. Do you guys make fun of Fred? Or are you afraid?
Oh, what's this guy talking about?
I have no idea.
We have no idea.
I'm pretty afraid of Fred. You mean, I think you're asking, are there any drops that were generated by something I did or something that Fred did? Is that what you're asking?
No. That you make fun of Fred. Like, Robin has her song when he thought, I guess.
I don't even know why. I don't even know why I clipped that. I'm so sorry. I apologize in advance to everybody out there.
Because this is an insane killing of time.
I know. So then, reason that always reminds us of our listener Benjamin, and I don't know why. It just makes me laugh every single time, and it reminds me of Benjamin. Not that it looks like Benjamin. I have no idea what Benjamin looks like, but yeah, that's
Puzzle was impressed.
Puzzle, right? Okay, so he starts talking about this guy, and this is actually kind of
This is fucking yay.
It's kind of crazy. This guy named Tyler Harrow.
Who?
NBA star Tyler Harrow claims he doesn't believe in history. Okay, so the conversation is so fucking insane.
When is this from? Oh,
this is June 12th.
12th. Okay, so
this is so insane, you guys. I can't wait for you to listen to this because I don't understand what happened to people. Like, I think we are really living in the idiocracy because people are stupider than ever. And this is like insanity. So here, listen to this.
A real thing?
Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah, but I don't think he dropped 100.
Are you serious?
You don't?
No, I'm dead ass.
Wait, so you don't believe in shit that happened like 200 years ago?
The moon landing. Hell no.
Wait, really?
What about the moon landing? No, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in anything that happened before 1950.
Wait.
Wait, now I'm thinking.
Nah.
Have you been fucking bamboozled?
No. Like, okay, like, do you think the Earth's flat?
That has nothing to do with that, bro. What the
do you think we'll ever go to Mars? Okay, so wait, you don't believe in something that happened like 200 years ago?
Yeah, like how do we know? Like how do we know? When did he come to America or the land or whatever?
True.
They said 1492.
But there's no way of really knowing if it was him. Could have been Bob.
Right.
Like, I'm being the ass.
They're saying he's big.
How do we know? How do we know?
I think this is all just clowning at this point.
No.
Honestly. Or they're high as shit, and this is just clowning.
First off, I cannot believe that human beings are this stupid. Like,
they can't be
so inarticulate. He's absolutely as stupid as a human being can be.
He's a basketball player. He doesn't need to have an
Works for
intelligence.
the Miami Heat.
Yes.
It's all about him, Ed.
Eh?
Somebody had asked if Will Chamberlain would be a first round pick if it was in the top 5. He's like, I don't even know what Wilt looked like, played like. Then he asked him if he thought Chamberlain dropped 100 while playing Philadelphia Warriors game in 1962. He's like, yeah, you think history is a real thing? Harold asked, to which Ross replied a comment, yeah. He's like, nah, I don't believe in history. Wow. You are
That is,
one stupid motherfucker. That's all I can say.
It's pretty impressive. I mean, to be that, I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. At least I was hoping he was like high.
He doesn't. Okay. Tyler, you fucking moron. There are people that are still alive that were born before 1950.
You can't prove that.
Can you even? I'm shocked. I'm shocked at the stupidity.
That's why you should be shocked.
Yeah, fucking moron. And you deserve all the shit.
Sports player. He's a sports player. They're
I don't
not
care.
known.
I
They're
don't
not known for
care.
their understanding of thermal dynamics. Okay.
Okay, there's a huge difference between thermal dynamics and not believing
or balancing a
anything that
checkbook.
happened before 1950.
Come on, Patrick Ewing said we make a lot of money because we spend a lot of money. These are not very bright people.
Again. I got nothing else to say. That's all. Yeah, so here's him talking about it.
I don't know the gentleman, but it seems like people are way too proud to go on the internet, and they're too proud to be, they're so proud to be like kind of moronic, like to say dumb stuff.
But what I'm pointing out is it's absolutely impossible not to know there was a history before 1950 because he lives certain ways and certain things he believes.
He knows there was a history before 9, but he doesn't believe any of it that they say. Well, here, you listen. I can't listen.
Well, that's why I played it for you, okay? Because I want to play it from him. Yeah, of course. Doesn't he have grandparents? Weren't they born like in maybe 1950 or something? You know?
Maybe.
I don't know. Then he starts talking about Mariah Carey and how
I personally believe that U.S. Americans are unable to do so because some people out there in our nation don't have maps, and I believe.
Yes.
She's
and
so
so forth.
smart. She's so smart.
He loves it. Look at Dennis. Dennis would overlook that immediately.
Oh, what? Oh, she said something dumb?
Okay, Michael, you can say this all you want, but still, it is just absolute insanity to say something that stupid. It just is. It just is. I'm sorry. Yeah, so he's talking about Mariah Carey, and I'm not exactly sure what the clip was. It was something about her asking an assistant to lower the temperature, like she didn't know. Hey, that's our Miss Teen South Carolina. We'd appreciate. Don't mock her.
Absolutely.
Okay, sorry.
She's wonderful.
Sorry. So here he is talking about how stars create their own reality. The wealthier you are, and it's so, of course, it's prescient. It's just pot kettle and all that shit.
Isn't tone deaf
I
great?
mean, they don't even realize they're on, but they don't realize they're on a podcast and just saying you have people who, and she's probably not kidding about that. She's probably
She's saying she has people. Meanwhile, you just talked about how your assistant is calling fucking Dunlop to find out where your $5.99 fucking picks are, Howard.
One of his assistants.
One of them. He has
one
like
of his. There's more than one.
Yeah, of course. But yeah. How do you go on a podcast and say that you have an assistant taking care of shit? I don't understand. Hold on, let me get back.
yeah, people who, and she's probably not kidding about that. She probably does it, like she's probably late for everything. And it's like obnoxious, and people have to like take care of her like she's a baby or something.
She has her own lighting, apparently, called Mariah Lighting.
Yeah, I mean, you get
your
wealthy
favorites
enough,
there.
you can create your own reality.
Oh,
Yes, Howard. Yes. Like you, surrounded by all yes men, having absolutely no idea what's going on in the real world unless it's told to you first thing in the morning before you get on fucking air. You really have no conscious thought about what goes on in the world. I know that Xavier.
Well,
yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Going back to this dude, this basketball player, what it is there's a system now where these athletes are so fucking good, they don't have to go to class. They literally have people turn in papers for them and all this other stuff. This kid doesn't know fucking left from right. So, I mean,
And
why
he doesn't have to.
And this is a product. It's kind of like if you look up the Miss Teen South Carolina now, she's fucking smoking hot, married to a lawyer. It's some people literally gone from point A to point B.
They just finesse their way through life. That's
without ever having to use their brain for any reason whatsoever.
Yeah.
And that's basically what you're seeing
Yeah.
with the South Carolina chick and with the basketball player. And it's just the tip of the iceberg, bro. There's dozens and dozens of people like that.
Yeah. So then Richard Christie comes in and he's going to give us an announcement, which is a non-announcement. I didn't really record a lot of this, and I know you probably want to talk about it because, he was so wrong about so many different stupid things.
Yes.
And so we're talking about James Gunn's new Superman movie, which I think Dennis said is going to fail and Xavier said is going to be
Superman's
good.
James Gunn, yes.
I don't know what the chat thinks about the new Superman. Unfortunately,
It's
I'm not
going to
allowed
be better
see the
than
trailer,
Fantastic Four.
but
That's a definite guarantee.
yeah, so let's talk about Richard almost being in the movie. And you forget that Richard is actually friends with James Gunn. Like he's actually friends with him.
Oh no, I'll never forget that the way he got fucking eviscerated by Howard.
Yes, he did.
That's been tattooed.
Keep on
Weeks he got eviscerated.
Just bookmark that just for a quick second, okay?
Yes. About your big news. That this is great. This is great big news. That Richard was almost in the new Superman movie.
Why couldn't you let
That's
Richard
his big news. Yeah, he was almost in it. He filmed a scene. I'll tell you, I asked the same question. It's crazy. Like 100 years ago, Richard somehow randomly met James Gunn, the director, back in the days when he directed like Trauma. Remember Trauma?
Right. Yeah.
It was sort of like low budget movies and things like that. And James Gunn
films, right?
Yeah. Didn't James Gunn originally work for Trauma?
He did. He wrote a movie called Romeo and Juliet.
So James Gunn, let's see, how old is James Gunn? I'm just curious.
He's in his 40s, I think.
What the history is here.
He's had some problems.
Let me see. So he's born in 1966. I make him 58. Okay.
Wow, he's older than I thought.
And early life. He was born in St. Louis, Missouri.
Missouri.
Influenced by Night of the Living Dead, Friday the 13th, Fangoria.
Ooh, good reference.
Well, we started making 8mm zombie films in the woods by their home. They all attended Jesuit St. Louis University High School, graduated in 1984, went to get a BA at St. Louis University, blah, 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 blah.
The Billikens.
Yeah.
The weirdest mascot ever. It's a ghost.
Romeo and Juliet and things like that were from like 1994. Oh, because he was with a band and they did songs and did these movies. And he started working with Trauma in 1996. So how long has Richard been with the show?
Oh, it's been a while, bro. Since Stuttering John left, right? Wasn't he one of the?
Yeah, they got Stuttering John's job. He was one of the winners. It was him and Sal.
So
that's 90.
Hang on, I'm going to tell you right now. Christie's first group career, music.
We're seeing 2004 in the chat.
Christie became an avid listener of the Howard Stern Show in 1996 when he moved to Florida. He made his debut appearance in 2003. So he knows James Gunn prior to being on the show. That's what we're getting here.
Yes.
Cool.
So 2003. So of course it's not, and Howard can't blame or say that the only reason James Gunn does this for you is because you know me. Like he's never been able to say that because he does.
That's what kills him. That's what kills Howard.
Kills him.
It absolutely kills him.
Right. Then you go back to the Richard and Guardians of the Galaxy thing.
And
did you have a line? Do you say anything?
Not in this one. I did in Guardians of the Galaxy too. I said down there.
Now Howard's gonna be like amazed and astounded by it, but we all know that Howard ripped him a new asshole for days on end.
Actually, I think the correct term is he shit all over him.
Dude,
he shit
and
all over him.
I remember because wasn't the Howard. I mean, they were still doing like a televised, and you can see Richard's soul just being crushed.
Absolutely,
just absolutely
devastated him.
But
it was like stepping on an ant.
Yeah.
Was that the James Gunn who put you in there?
Yeah, James put me in that one too. Yeah.
I don't remember you in it.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, I'm
Can you imagine?
Wow, what a
pointing down at Rocket Raccoon and saying down there. Like we're gonna get him.
And here, Richard's line and
All right, let's see it. Let's play it. Let's go there.
It's on mute.
Down there.
There he was.
There he was. I love that. I love that he's like that guy. Like Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis would always put all his friends into his movies.
Yeah.
People he grew up with, all his friends, just to
That
give
was-
them a little bit of street cred.
That was
That's
a little bit of that. Hey, you can do it.
Yeah, exactly. I
Waterboy.
love Guardians of the Galaxy, by the way.
Yeah,
So,
the first
this-
one is the best.
Absolutely. But this is shockingly interesting. So listen to this.
James, that unfortunately I didn't make the final cut, but maybe they'll do an extended cut. But I'm still somewhat involved because a few years back, James reached out to me and he wanted authentic Kansan accents for Ma and Pa Kent. So he asked that my parents could call and leave him voicemails, and they did. And
Really?
yeah, Ma and Pa Kent studied my parents' voices. For
You're
the
telling
movie.
me the actors who play Mom, Pa Kent in the new Superman used your parents' accent to study?
Yeah.
No shit.
He hates it. He hates everything about Richard actually being able to. He wants them to be beholden to him when they leave here. You know, maybe Richard can get like some part-time work. Maybe Richard can go back to drumming. I think Richard, of all of them, probably has the most marginal amount of talent.
I guess Sal's such a bullshit artist. Sal could probably go back to selling something because he's such a bullshit artist.
If he has to, right?
If he has to, I think he can do that.
And I think Sal could get something too. I agree. I think that Richard actually, though, has some talent. You know,
Yeah, Richard has real talent.
But
And
okay, full context. When that Guardians of the Galaxy came out, that's when Howard was dealing with this.
So
that's a thing, and I think it just pissed him off that Richard was in a blockbuster.
So we heard last week that Richard went to this charity event that was in his hometown in Kansas City, and he saw his parents while he was there, but he admitted that his parents had never met his 4-year-old child. And everybody, his parents, he's never been back to, introduce them to him.
And he couldn't fly them to the big city?
Nope. So here we go. This is what we just announced this today as well.
I'm taking my kids back next month, by the way.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Finally meet your parents.
Yeah.
That's a nice thing.
It wasn't cheap. Airline tickets are crazy right now, but we got to do it.
So of course, Bring Back Jackie looked it up and said like New York to Kansas City was like $400 a person. So
each way or round trip?
I got nothing.
All right. Well, I mean, there's a big difference between each way and round trip.
Yes, that's exactly right, Mike. No, I don't think it was each way. Well, let's look it up. Let's take a look. See. Let's take a look. See. Let's go to
take a
Kayak.
look. See.
Let's go to Kayak. Let's see how much it.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, let's go from New York to Kansas City. Let's know how to spell Kansas City, Missouri.
Misery, yeah.
Sure. And this is July because he's on vacation.
Pick a random week in July.
Let's go Wednesday to Tuesday. How about that?
That's the most expensive time you just picked.
No, the green is the cheapest.
Well,
So
okay,
it's
no, red. Okay.
2 adults
And 2 children.
and 2 youths. Okay, let's go. Nonstop 449.
Okay, round trip.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So there it is.
There you go. 450, 500. 500 per person. So $2,000. Let's go with.
Okay.
That's how much. Okay.
That's pretty expensive. I mean,
is it?
Well, I'm looking at flights to Italy, and it's under 1,000 round
Get
trip.
out of here. Yeah,
No,
but
I'm
you're
not
fucking
shit.
animal class by the bathroom, Dennis.
The animal
You're
class.
in the very last seat on the fucking
No.
flight where the kids are like vomiting in their fucking buckets.
I don't fucking care. I just want to be.
And that's from Tampa?
Yeah.
And where do you have to transfer out of?
You go to Zurich, which is fine. Zurich is fine. Zurich is okay. You can speak Italian there. You're okay. You speak English there if you want.
Well, why do you have to speak Italian in Zurich? What does that have to do with the price of eggs in China?
It's just easier to communicate. Like if I know I speak Italian, so it'd be easier to instead of having to speak German or French, which I do not know, because if you end up going to a different city, and I'm never going to fly into Milan again. That was miserable.
What's the fucking difference? It's just a layover. Who gives
Well, it depends how long you're laid over.
Everybody speaks English everywhere.
No, they don't. Not in Sicily. No one speaks English in Sicily.
Oh, I went to Sicily. There was some English.
You were in a fucking tourist traps.
Okay, so then he starts talking about this Candace Cameron, whose brother is that other Cameron dude, right? And they're both really fucking religious freaks. Like they're freaks. So she apparently has had a podcast, which is now in season 10. And the one I'm looking at is episode
season
7.
10.
Season 10. Season 10. So yeah, he's talking about her. Let's go to that.
Hey, yeah, no, you have it right. She was, on the Hallmark Channel forever, but then she left.
Okay. So let me set it up.
There are, isn't that she's on the same channel that they do the Yukimbo thing on.
So here's the conversation. Here's the context for what he's going to talk about. Here we go.
A lot about, or are you similar to me where it was like, man, I don't know. I haven't thought a lot about this. That's what it felt. What was odd to me is I'm literally teaching.
It's been amazing to really.
Sun Tzu in The Art of War said something similar.
How
to
boring is that podcast?
Slightly. But for
still
me,
good looking though.
Just no.
I mean, when I talk
When do
about
we not?
no, well, they make fun of me all the time. But particularly when I'm serious about a spiritual thing happening, and then they're rolling their eyes at me like the portal. And I'm like, they laugh at me because of the portal. I'm like, you're opening up a portal. Yeah. Like if you're watching this or you're playing this video game or whatever, like that's a portal that could let stuff inside our home. Like I don't even want someone watching a scary movie in our house on the TV, because to me, that's just a portal. Listen, I'm in the film industry. I understand how it all works. I know that movie specifically has a crew of 200 people and they're lighting it and they're adding the sound effects and it's makeup and camera people and actors. However, there's still something that can be incredibly demonic while they've made it. And I feel like it's a portal that gets opened up and let in. And that just reminded me.
Okay.
Wow, she is.
First of all, she says she's in the film industry and she doesn't know the word line. Those lines like that are gonna fucking distort on camera. So there's that.
Well, I mean, they're sorting in the right way.
No. See how they're going all fucking crazy? You're not supposed to wear
You
stripes like that on
posted
camera.
something a while back about liquid
Maybe
death.
she's self-conscious about her huge rack.
And you're like, so do you want to buy a product that is literally being cursed?
It's water. It's water.
What's water?
Liquid death is water.
Yes, it's
just
you
it's
just
water.
learned that. Yes.
Yes, I just learned that. Yes, I did just learn that it's water.
We did a whole thing about
It's
that
a
couple
funny
months
name for
ago.
water.
Yes, but it's a portal, you guys. It's a fucking portal.
Oh my
And
God.
so they were talking about this and how completely fucking unhinged she is. And so then Jason of course walks in.
I bet she's crazy. Yeah, I'd be crazy.
Yeah, think.
Crazy.
And then Jason walks in to give us like the information
It
about
was,
her.
on the Hallmark Channel forever, but then she left to go to the
Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go, Jason?
Great American Family
Come
Channel.
on, shit on it. Come on, shit on it, Jason.
Told
And
you.
I don't know if she ever flat out said it was because Hallmark had some same-sex relationships in their movies, but it was at the same time all that stuff was coming out. So
no, so maybe she didn't have a problem. Let's be fair.
Oh,
now you're
who else is on that channel? Howard?
And everybody
That's on
knows your loser wife is on that fucking channel.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
Quote unquote. channel.
Ruh-roh.
Is it really? I mean, if you get less ratings in a test pattern, is it really a channel?
It's really not a channel.
It's not a channel by any stretch of the imagination.
No, you're absolutely
There's
right.
like some like 1950s retro kung fu channels on channel 5322 that get more fucking
That I get more. Yes. Okay, I only have 2 clips left, so let's go, Rib. So, okay, I don't know what this is, and I'll play it.
Career, I don't know if you're going to be doing a biopic or authorizing a biopic, but someone's going to do one about you at some point, whether you like
I
it
don't
or
want
not.
one.
They're going to do it at some point, no matter what. So would
I
you
don't
let
want
them
it.
do it? And can
No.
I ask you one thing about this technology they use? They use this technology where they take AI and they'll have an image of you talking, and they'll use actual language actual words that you've got recorded somewhere. It's like you're actually saying it. Would you allow that?
Well,
kind
now
of
you're
shit for
talking. Yeah,
documentaries?
absolutely. Now you're talking.
It was in the one
I'd
about
give
the
anything.
boy band guy. The guy that started the boy band.
I would give anything not to have to show up here and they'd still pay me.
You literally rolled downstairs.
I'm like, you're telling me if they can invent me talking and I can sit in bed, I want that.
Laziest man in radio.
Yeah, this dude's right. Azor, there was a
That's
whole
right.
thing. Yeah.
He told everybody not to talk to him. That's exactly right.
And you know the thing is, so do you think that because this is, to me, this seems like one of those really planted calls, so Howard can kind of like just poo-poo something he wants, because he honestly would want a true Hollywood production.
He'd want a send off similar to his stupid,
Absolutely.
horrible AGT send off, but 10,000 times bigger and more of a production. That's what he would want. So he's full of shit.
They should They should start working on the one that are going to have to give them in December.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, what's Sirius going to give him? They're going to put something on the app.
Yeah, exactly.
He's going to do one. He's going to throw himself a pity party. There's going to be like a big production that he's going to pay someone to do. By the way, Howard, I could totally do it. If I could do stupid clips on the fly here, I can easily do a bio. Goodbye to you.
Would you really?
Yeah, absolutely. I have
Getting rid of him? Yes, absolutely.
I have
I'd help.
no moral compass whatsoever, bro.
No, you don't.
None whatsoever.
All right, this is our last clip. Here we go. Here we go.
I didn't get to the fan mail. A lot of you wrote in about Seth Meyers. A lot of you
Fan
wrote
mail.
Gary's toe fungus.
Now, I am still waiting for Gary's toe fungus to be on either the Stern
It's
Show,
still not there?
Sirius, Twitter. No.
Wait,
No.
whoa. So wait, they described on the audio podcast a film crew, props, and a whole setup for this fungus a treatment, and it's still 2 days later is nowhere to be seen on the wide world web or
That's
World Wide Web or something.
That's right. The WWWs.
On the WW.
The WWs, yeah.
And all that other stuff. I didn't get to all of it today, Robin,
No
because
victory
we were
laps
busy
today.
yapping. And we, sometimes we can't get to everything. But listen, there are more shows coming, and we will get to everything. Next week, we're going to have our friend Jeff Ross come by, who just filmed a very funny comedy special.
No, he didn't.
Really funny.
No.
And we got a new game. I should probably tell you a little bit about this so you can get excited.
Dragging out the
Well-
end as always. Yeah, okay.
Well, he still missed the mark. 2 hours and 49 minutes.
Wow, really?
Yeah, not even close. It's just, goddamn, man. He's like, and once it's past 10, he thinks he's okay. He forgot about the 19 minutes of
Commercials.
fucking commercials he did.
Brutal.
We asked Ronnie Munn to describe staffers using only one word and turn.
What an exciting quiz this is. Check
serious?
this out. Yeah, I left this in because it was just so stupid and yeah, okay.
it into a game. You're going to have to guess which staffer he's talking about. So think about that. Ronnie, one word game. That's it.
Can't wait for that.
So it's a game where the septuagenarian is literally describing people he works with one word.
Yes. Okay.
And angry septuagenarian.
Yes. So crew out in the chatosphere, I want you guys to describe me, Dennis, and Xavier.
Don't you fucking dare.
In one word. Not all three of us with one word, but the three of us, one word each. Okay. So we're going to continue the clip, and you can think about that.
Jesus.
Please don't.
Right.
Please
I think you're going to be good at it. You seem to understand, Ronnie. You spent a lot of time with
I
him.
don't know.
Right. Like, I'll give you an example. We said to Ronnie the name of one of the people who works here,
Listen to this quiz. It's so crazy.
and he went angry. That was his answer. Angry. Who did he say? Who
That's
was he
anybody.
talking about?
Himself?
See?
No.
Maybe he was talking about Ronnie.
Angry.
Maybe.
So put on your thinking cap. I want you to be ready for the game.
Wow.
Oh, keep me up tonight trying to figure that
I
out.
know. I shouldn't have done that. I want you getting to sleep. What? All right. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
We want to.
That's it.
And it just gets cut off.
That's it. It's so funny. Somebody wrote to me today and said, you should cut off the show just the way he does and just fucking cut it off. And that's what I'm going to do tonight. Oh, no. I think Xavier actually put in a new clip for us. Ooh, Dennis have a import.
Well,
What?
he's actually that's actually Sicilian. I don't speak Sicilian. It's too different from Italian. It literally is, it blow my mind trying to learn both.
Really?
I actually have an Italian to Sicilian. I have an Italian, motoranical.
What does that mean? What's he saying?
Have you learned the Sicilian?
Oh, you're so cute that you think I'm hot. I think I'm so crappy. I love that Dennis is steadfast.
I'm steadfast.
Funny.
Wow.
I don't even know what based means. Hey, Laundry Room, I always see that you write based, but what does that mean even? What does based mean, guys?
Based?
Yeah.
Based is
Well, it kind of means.
I personally believe that U.S. Americans are unable to do so.
Yes, that's exactly right.
There it is.
Mexican, Italian, colored.
Colored.
Yes, I'm
It's
Fair enough.
colored now.
fair enough. Did you say fair enough?
Fair enough.
Wait,
Whatever.
there we go.
Dennis is thoughtful.
I'm thoughtful.
Yeah. Based means dope as fuck. I don't even know that means that. I thought
I
it
don't
was.
think I don't think it means that.
I don't know what that means. Oh, grounded in reality. Okay. We'll take it. Cerebral. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
No, that's not me. So you were
Same, Mike White. I thought based was an insult. Okay, here's another one. 15% skibbity vato.
Skibbity. Skibbity.
You know what? This is not a good idea.
That is a bad idea.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, X is my ninja. He's based. I don't know. I got nothing. The boys and the moos are clapping along. Dennis 426 Hemi. Excellent. All right. Love this. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Okay, so that is it for tonight's show, my friends. I don't even have any extra clips. I was going to play the clip of that horrific woman on that airplane because I will tell you, if that was me, I would have fucking killed her. I would have killed her.
There is always beefus.
I love that she was holding. He's grabbing her hair. He's like, I'm not.
I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it because this woman. incensed me. Well, we're only on an hour 20. Let me just do this really quickly. I'm sorry. Just bear with me. I know that Xavier put it onto our site somewhere here.
Is he at least hot?
Southworst. Did you not see this today, Dennis?
No, I have not.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
have
you
not.
missed out on just something just quite
Is
delicious.
she at least hot?
Okay, you'll see in a moment. Here we go. Freak out on Southwest Airlines. So
Well, Southwest Airlines.
Do you want context before this? Okay, so apparently her gripe was that the person sitting next to her was too fat, and she was going to take a picture of how much that person intruded into her space. But rather than being like civil about it, because Southwest you can sit anywhere the fuck you want.
Yes.
She kind of does this.
Okay, here we go. Crazy though, crazy.
Stay there.
Don't
Let me
touch
show.
people.
No. No, this is where her asshole is.
Do not touch her.
Look at her.
Do
Shut
not
the
touch her.
fuck up. Don't fucking touch me.
Wow.
No.
Well, the other one's wearing a face diapers though.
Let go. Let go for here. You cannot do that. Let go. Let go for here.
I'm not. I'm not even touching your hair, bitch.
You need to let go
We
right
need
now.
those 911.
You need to let go.
911.
You need to let go right now. No.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't want to sit next to a fucking fat lady.
Let go. Let go over here.
You guys are already past the
Let
point
go
of no
over here.
return. You're already past the
Let
point
go
of no
over
return.
here.
So her hair, miss. Y'all see me. You know what's going on. This is retarded. Yeah, put me on the ground. Put me on the ground. All right.
Look at this fat lady. Look at this fat ass bitch. She can't even look. She can't even see her stomach. It's horrible. Look at this fat ass bitch. Hilarious. You can't even show your mouth because you're embarrassed. You can't even see it because you're embarrassed. Shut the fuck up. Who is Alana?
Sorry, I can't hear you. I can't hear you, ugly ass fucking dude. Who's never gonna lay it again. Okay, I'm sorry, black guy. My boyfriend's fucking a black guy. My boyfriend's a black. My boyfriend's black. My boyfriend's a fucking black guy. You're joking.
Oh my god.
God damn, this lady's insane.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
She would never get off that plane alive. If she would have pulled my hair like that, I would have ripped her fucking scalp off. I would have ripped her scalp. This woman has so much strength of character.
Nah, she's terrified, bro.
Of course she's terrified, but I would have
terrified. That's what's going on.
killed her. I would have killed her. I know myself. There's no the spit would have been like,
oh, that should have been death right there.
Yeah. But the punch I would have given her,
Throw punch. Yeah, throw punch at that point.
fucking
Pure
right
throw punch.
like right in the head.
But I bring this down to the symptoms of our society, and this is just the first of all, you get treated like garbage when you go to the airport, and then Southwest treats you like pieces of shit that you have to like fight for seats like it's Squid Games.
Yeah.
I mean, I never fly. I don't fly this airline
Not
for
me either.
a lot of reasons, and this is one of them because this is what you get, and it's just enough. I mean, this bitch is unhinged.
Unhinged.
That is an unhinged. I mean, he is a little.
Your boyfriend's dick is like 2 inches.
He's,
You hear this? It's so funny.
I'm so sorry about your boyfriend.
Oh, she doesn't stop. It gets worse.
Yeah, it's great.
Jesus. I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. Okay, sure.
I can't breathe. Okay. Let me go. I can't breathe. Shut the fuck up. I can't breathe. Fuck you. Fuck God. Fuck you. You're not letting me go, motherfucker. You're corny as fuck. Why are you letting me go?
Did she just say they're corny as fuck?
Yes,
this
that's
King
exactly
Will
what
Black's
she said.
wife. Is this King Will Black's
She's
wife?
been clearly watching this podcast.
Get out of your fucking
Corny.
You disgusting fat ass. Fuck you. Fat ass thing.
How do you even leave her right next to this woman that she's?
I don't know. Like you should
Nobody wants to touch her, dude.
It's
That's why.
shock.
drag her like to at least to the front of the plane. Jesus.
I would tase that bitch.
See, Rick the electrician. This is exactly why I purchased a motorhome 12 months ago. Me and my pooch.
Oh my
Easy.
God. Who wouldn't stomp her right the fuck now? I would just fucking stomp her.
I mean, this is
There's
insane.
no part of me.
This is when you step on her neck.
Live. Step on her fucking neck, exactly.
You know, God damn, this is fucking crazy.
RadioGunk does not endorse violence in any way, shape, or form.
And now she starts crying, right? Because they always do.
Of course.
Oh no,
of
no,
course.
no,
Now
no,
the reality set
no,
in.
no, no. She never cries. She just stays kind of cuckoo.
So the reality never sets in that she's like in federal trouble.
Oh,
Yeah.
totally. Never be able to fly.
At the very end, you see that they
Hang
she's in
on,
a
shush.
gurney.
Hang on, let's watch.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Sergeant. I don't know.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Kick her in the fucking head. Nice little low-key kick right in the crotch. Boom.
You're so fucking fat. Leave me alone.
Wow.
Fucking disgusting. Don't fucking touch me.
So why don't you jump over here? She can damage this stuff.
Yeah, I'll damage all.
Finally take her off the flight. Okay. Is there more? Oh, look, on a
She's
stretcher.
On a stretcher.
Yep.
Wow.
And she's got a spit guard on too. A spit
Wow.
shield. Dude, that ride on the ambulance, that's gonna be at least like 20 gur for her. No joking, dude. They ambulance rides are not cheap, and when you don't have a choice in a matter like that, that's gonna be an expensive fucking fucking little tantrum from her.
Fuck her. Entitled plane passengers drunk meltdown. Let me see if there's like more to the story, just real quick. Passenger plane meltdown. Entitled plane drunk meltdown of being forced to sit next to a woman she deemed too fat. So let's see. 32-year-old pulled another female passenger's hair, spat on her face, kicked her on a plane in LaGuardia.
Of course.
Going to Kansas City. Oh,
Of
see,
course.
There you go.
That's my favorite.
Exactly. Let's see. Several people then stepped in. A female employee called another staff member.
I see people just filming. I don't see no one stepping in.
Nobody steps in.
Nobody was stepping in.
Nobody steps in. Traveler recorded the intense scene. Let's see. Let's look at this fat bitch. I mean, she's pretty fucking funny. Let's be honest. But
it was funny.
Well, it's funny because it's not happening to us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she was intoxicated, transported to the hospital. For evaluation,
get out of here.
Being taken into custody. Oh, there'll be more on this tomorrow.
Have you ever been? I mean, I've been at plenty of airports. I think the worst thing that happens, I was once in Detroit at a bar, and the guy was trying to convince me he was Tom Cruise because he was wasted. No joke.
I just don't think she would have gotten out of there fucking alive.
Laundry room, Christie,
exactly. Wow.
I mean, the moral of the story is don't be fat on an airplane.
Exactly. That is literally the moral of the story.
Exactly.
Don't spill over out of your chair.
Don't spill over.
Don't spill over.
Yeah.
Especially in a center seat. Seriously. There's protocols.
Yeah,
there is a protocol for that. If you're a little chubby, sit on the end.
Sit on the end.
Sit on the end.
Sit on the end. That's right.
Yeah, if you see your ticket and it says D or E, you're writing bitch, bro.
Well, at Southwest, you run out. You have to run like an animal and get a seat.
Funny you should say that because Dennis just booked the 44E on the air.
Well, it depends. I mean, if you're on, those are like normal, but like the 777s, then you got the 6, 2. On some of those flights.
Yeah, but that's only going over to Europe. This is a domestic flight. There's no 262.
That's a 737.
Yeah. I mean,
that was like
that to LA, but they're not like that anymore. So that doesn't exist.
That's one of those. Yeah, those Boeing the 737, the retro ones, the ones that kept on dying.
Vince Ostrowski, if your size is plus, take the bus, Gus.
Yes, there you go.
I mean, it's sad that people can't fit on this shit, but the reality is that if you really cannot fit, you really should look at a plane configuration. If you're traveling with your partner or your significant other and you can get 2 seats together, do it. If you cross, but just buy the center seat.
Yes, I agree. But also, if you're in that situation, talk to the flight attendants. They can help you, dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
I mean, I was on a long ass fucking flight, and I was in one of those two-seaters. And oh, this is great. I'm sitting here by myself. And this lady from India that was 1,000 years old comes in, and then her,
Oh
then
no.
then her daughter comes over, starts rubbing Tiger Balm all over her. And I was like, oh fuck no, this is like a fucking like an
Korean
8-hour
heart.
flight. It was an 8-hour
Korean
flight. Like I got
heart.
up and I go, hey, excuse me, I'm kind of allergic to that Tiger Balm. And the guy is a gay guy, goes, don't worry, I'll take care of you. And he moved me up to fucking business class too. It was
Nice.
awesome.
Yeah.
All right, I want to share something with you guys before we leave because I
have stuff to share too.
Okay, but this is just one more Howard Stern related thing before we go. So Jackie wrote to me yesterday because we've been talking back and forth about just various and sundry things, and he's like, "Hey, I found the very first script that I wrote for a Fart Man bit. Do you want to see it?" And I was like, "Sure, I want to see it." So he sent it to me, and I wanted to just share it with you guys because I thought it was kind of fun. Okay, so let me just get these comments off of here. Okay, so this is the beginning of it. I am Fart Man. My magnificent cheeks will huff and puff and blast a moist fart. And it's actually prescient when you think of like what was going on back then to like right now. Bless a moist that will leave a mist on all that is evil. I blow butt burps for the red, white, and blue for democracy, freedom, and ratings. I am Fart Man. My intestines cook up powerful bubbles of stench that will knock off the Shiites across Asia and into the Pacific Ocean. My dingleberry-laden winds will destroy terrorism and give me a case of hemorrhoids that will smart for a fortnight. I am Fart Man. The world needs my ass. When I bend over and let go of one of my stinky hurricanes, the dingleberries will rain on the lowlife bastards who dare to cause trouble on the world stage. I am Fart Man. Danny Thomas and Casey Kasem have no talent. I am Fart Man. You have camel dung in your ears. I am Fart Man. My gas is backed up and ready to blow you off of your magic carpet. I am Fart Man. I want peace. I want hostages released. I want Gilbert off of the John DeBella show. And I want to hump Jacqueline Dior. I don't know who that is. I am Fart Man. Back to the beanery. So yeah, he saves everything. Jackie saves everything he has ever written. And yeah, I think it's kind of cool and awesome.
He has very nice handwriting. I have to admit, he does have very nice handwriting.
Well, and he has to be kind of clear. So
nice.
Look at how funny that he still has the 516-922-1.
Oh my God.
Background there. It's so funny. All right. So yes, I just wanted to share that with you guys so that you could see some of like Jackie's original stuff. I didn't even play with him today, Al, but Optimus Prime, but I didn't even download the app. I was kind of busy today installing a new light in my ceiling. So yeah, couldn't do that. All right. Dennis is going to tell us what's going on with DJ's Classic Garage and all things Mopar driven.
Yes. So tomorrow night at 8 p.m., I am doing my Garage Talk live.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna talk about the announcement Stellantis had today, because why the fuck not? And also some old car stuff, some stuff that actually happened to me recently, which is just weird. And I'm in the video I'm going to be finishing up, and I'm actually starting to work on the video that you want and suggested about the Maserati Chrysler.
I love that. I read that story yesterday. I'm interested to see what your take is on it.
Because the story on that car is absolutely bonkers. It is bonkers. Everything that went along with it is so crazy that you can't believe that major companies actually were behind this.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm working right now. I'm finishing up a thing on the Chrysler large cars from 79 to 81 called the R bodies, which was should be used in business school on how not to design, market, or produce a product. That's how bad these things were.
So wait. So tomorrow night is not the Maserati thing.
No, that's just going to be a live. I'm going to be talking about just things that are happening now, and taking questions and comments from the wonderful people in my chat. And I will be doing a actual video with production value on the Maserati TC.
Awesome.
Which means it's just it just stands for like turbocharged. It's a really stupid name. But I am gonna have a video before that on the large cars that Chrysler made in the late 70s that basically helped them go pretty close to bankrupt. So yeah, and actually a little hint on them, they actually had 11 defects per car.
Jesus Christ.
And that was acceptable. They were like, yeah, it's fine. That's good. 11 defects cars. Okay. It's all right. It's not a big deal.
Wow.
Yeah. And one of the defects was the brakes could actually go bad. Like they could stop working. But it's just a minor problem.
Those might blow out. Yes.
That seems kind of important.
Yes,
Yeah, you know.
Jamie, these are sheep on my shirt. It's like a take on that black sheep thing, that Princess Diana black sheep thing. That's what that is. That's what that is. That's what that is.
Yeah, I have Mopar Maniac on mine.
She's a maniac. Oh, that is the best video ever. I wish I could pull that up. God damn it.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? Maniac?
Yes.
Yeah, we all do.
No.
From Flashdance.
Flashdance.
No.
Oh my God, really?
Oh my God, it's so fucking funny.
Ed Rooney said that Lady Diana is dead. Holy shit.
Ah, that's a shame. Rest in peace.
Damn, what happened?
That's a shame. That's really a shame. Hold on, I want to see if I can find Maniac.
Jeremy. You like sheep. $9.99.
Should have Maniac song. Okay, hang on.
So it's not Flashdance.
No, it's
Even though I like when the water comes down.
It's an insane version of Maniac. I'm not gonna be able to find it. God damn it. It's the best thing you've ever seen. It's the music. Maniac.
It's not the Chris Farley thing.
And dance. It's no, I got nothing. I'm trying to do it on the fucking fly and I can't. Oh, here, let's see. Love that viral Maniac clip. It's the best clip ever. I'm so excited I found it. This is the best. Oh my God, I love this so much. Okay. Hang on. I can't believe you've never seen this. It's the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
Can we actually have the music? Or
But fuck it, I don't even care. I'll take it out at the end.
Oh, I like it already.
You just have to watch the dancers. You have to watch the whole thing is just as ridiculous as it gets.
I think they call that snap and gyro.
Wait till the guys come on stage. It's the best part.
No, I think we're at the best part.
Watch. She's got a gap. Nice.
Oh, he plays gap tooth defense.
That's would not bang. Gap.
Gap.
Here we go.
Holy Christ. No.
That's some Jim Carrey shit right there, bro.
How do you do that? How is that possible? How? How?
I don't even know who this chick is, but I love it.
Yeah.
Everybody did coke in the 80s, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, like that.
Could you imagine being the coordinator for the dance
choreographer?
Choreographer for that shit? I mean, really, can you actually imagine the direction they had to give? Hey, yes. So when you get up there, move your legs like 5,000 miles an hour. Can you do that? Can you actually like make it like so you like your legs are almost on fire?
Heather Parisi is an American-born Italian dancer, singer, and television
Yes.
personality. She was one of the most popular personalities on Italian television from
I
the
can
late
see why.
70s to the 1990s. As of 2011, she and her family mainly live in Hong Kong. Huh? Who knew?
Hong Kong.
I don't know. I don't know. That's all I got. All right, friends. This is our Friday as well. And thank you, who's this $9.99 from?
That's from Jeremy Harrelson. It's just a sheep. He likes sheep.
Yeah.
So wait, Hong Kong?
What's happening, hot stuff?
All right, friends. We
I'll see
shall
you.
not see you anon, but
I
we
will.
see you mañana at 8:00. Please go over to DJ Classic Garage. Make sure you like and subscribe over there. Make sure you like and subscribe here. Make sure you like and subscribe for everything. Okay, that's just the way.
Yeah,
it goes.
do that. It's
So-
free. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything to like and subscribe. It's free.
And so, like Howard, I shall say, okay, gotta go. Bye bye.